Johnny was all day, every day.
Hi, I'm Camilla.
And I'm Kenny, and we are the
FI
FI Resellers.
And today we have a what sold video for you. So we are part-time resellers on eBay and Poshmark and now Facebook Marketplace and Mercari.
Yeah.
And we are going to tell you what sold from the past week. Then we're going to show you exactly how much we made as part-time resellers. And then we are going to share some community BOLOs, some items from other people in our community that have sold some really cool things.
Yeah.
So make sure that you stay tuned for that. And we are just going to jump into our sales.
Yeah. Our first item was this Catholic tankini top. We sold it for $15 to one of our friends, Christy, on Instagram.
Yeah. So thanks, Christy, for buying that. It was a great swim top, and we are so excited to get it out of our inventory, especially since summer is ending.
Yeah, and we're really happy to always make deals with our friends and people who watch our YouTube channel and our friends on Instagram. So if you ever want anything, let us know. We'll give you a great deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we sold this Johnny Was pink short sleeve t-shirt. It was $72.65 on eBay. Excellent.
Yeah, so Johnny Was is our favorite brand to sell. We have a 100% sell-through rate on it, and it has a really good average sale price. So we are always on the lookout for it. You can usually spot it because it often will have heavy embroidery. So if you see embroidery in a bin, on a rack, you should definitely check the brand to see if it's Johnny Was.
Then we sold this Gap vintage sweater. We sold it for $26.55 on eBay.
So this was very obviously vintage, and so that's why we picked it up. We don't usually pick up Gap sweaters, but this also was wool, and it just seemed really nice, really kind of classic, so that's why we decided to pick it up.
Yep. Then we sold this Chico's design tapestry jacket for $14 on Poshmark. Not so bad.
Yeah.
So Poshmark coming in pretty good. 4 items in a bundle for $65. It was this Zara faux leather skirt, this Holding Horses sleeveless top, J. Jill Wherever leaf dress, and a Talbot's women's vest mini dress. So all 4 pretty good.
Yeah, so that was a great sale because it was a lot of items that were kind of lower dollar items that, it was nice that this person bundled them all up so we could save on some of the fees from Poshmark because, if you sell something for less than $15, then the fees are higher. So when you bundle them all together, it saves us on fees. And I was just happy to get 4 of these items, kind of out.
Yeah.
Because some of them we've had for a while, some, are newer, but I always love bundles. They just feel so good. It's like, ooh,
Yep.
This person really likes us.
So we're really happy about bundles. If you ever want to make a bundle with us, let us know.
Yeah.
Next, we sold this black cowl neck sweater by Ann Taylor, $16 on Poshmark. Not so bad. Then we sold this open back button up by Kiwi Tucker for $10 on Poshmark.
Would not pick that up again. Don't pick it up.
Then we sold this pointed heels made in Spain by Donald J. Pliner for $31.95 on eBay. Pretty good.
So I've heard some other resellers kind of poo-poo Donald J. Pliner, and I don't really get it. This is the second pair of his shoes that we've sold. We've only picked up 3 pairs. The other one we haven't even listed yet. So I feel like it's a brand that we will continue to pick up, if it's a nice style, if it's in good condition. So I don't know. I would recommend picking it up. So I don't know what these other resellers are talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about when it comes to other resellers, so take her word for it. Next, we sold this lot of 2 J. Jill tunics for $28.55 on eBay.
So I was surprised that these sold so quickly, but I guess that this certain kind of J. Jill tunic is, somewhat sought after. So this was a great pickup. We will often kind of lot items up if we find them at the bins because it ends up being a pretty good deal for us. It sells oftentimes faster than if you just had the one, and then you get a bigger return for your investment of time in terms of photographing and listing and all of that. So we're really happy with that sale.
Then we sold these Ariat jeans for $40 on Poshmark. We love selling Ariat.
Yeah, so this was one of the few things that we recently went, one Saturday we were going to some garage sales and we stopped at some regular Goodwills, which is like big spender for us. Like we never do that. And we picked these up. They were actually new with tags. So that was really fun. We found them off of like a new rack as it was coming in. So that was a really successful stop. We got some other dresses and some things that have sold really well. So we might be adding in some regular Goodwill trips here and there to, kind of balance our binge shopping and all of that. So
Right.
we'll see. We'll see.
We can do it in a time limited, space where we're just there for half an hour or something like that.
Right.
It's better than spending 3 hours at the bins, which is
Yeah.
usually what we plan for. But
Right.
we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's always a crapshoot when it comes to regular Goodwill stores.
Right.
Next, we sold this green linen dress by Original TY Wear for $15.30 on Instagram.
So this past week I had a sale on my Instagram account, which all of the profits from that go to charity. And so I sold 2 items from that sale, and this was one of them. So all the profits from that will go to Catholic Charities. This is where we donate it.
Another Instagram sale from Laguna Thrift, we sold this reversible maxi skirt for $14 on Instagram. We sold it to our friend Natalie, curated by Natalie.
Yeah, so that was a great sale, and we actually just recently went thrifting with Natalie at the bins, and so we have a haul and a thrift with me up here if you want to check that out and kind of see what it's like to thrift with some reseller friends.
Yep.
Yeah, so thank you for buying that from us, Natalie. I think it will look so cute on you.
Next, we sold these J. Crew pants for $23.55 on eBay.
Yeah, so I was surprised that these sold, but it does seem to be the season for it. I would expect that someone is wearing this to work or maybe to school if they have a school uniform or something. So pretty happy with that sale. Sold pretty quickly, which was surprising.
Next one was a pretty funny one. It was this pair of boxers. It had the Pillsbury Doughboy on it. We sold it for $22.45 on eBay. And who would have thought a pair of boxers would sell for that much? But there you go. Then we sold these Victoria's Secret sports leggings for $10 on Poshmark. Yeah,
Whatever.
glad to have it gone.
Yeah.
Then we sold these Adriano Goldschmied maternity jeans for $30.55 on eBay.
Yeah, so that was a great sale. We actually really like selling Adriana Goldschmied jeans. They sell for about $20, but this sold for a little bit more because they were maternity. And, I know, like, if I was looking for maternity stuff, I would be buying it used because you only wear it for, like, a certain amount of time, so it's not like you can get that much use out of it, so you want to get it kind of cheap.
Then we sold this chambray dress by Madewell for $36 on Poshmark.
So this was a great sale. This was more than what I was expecting for it. I had listed it for $40, and then our Poshmark bot, Posher VA, had sent out some offers on it, and someone accepted it, so that was a great sale. I was really happy with that.
Next, we sold these Shonen Jump books that we had gotten for free from a garage sale. We sold it for $16.55 on eBay. This one was a really interesting one because it went global shipping program, and I can't remember where it went, but like I said, we had gotten them for free at a garage sale, so pretty good. Then we sold these Live scrubs for $23.55 on eBay. We had gotten these from a friend. We love getting donations from friends like these type of items, and we're really happy that they sold. And this next item, these Jan New scrubs, these pants sold for $21.80 on eBay. So, a friend who had a bunch of scrubs gave them to us. We're so happy to have, sold them in like a day.
Yeah.
So awesome sales. We love getting free stuff from friends. It's pure profit. Okay, then we sold these Athleta cropped leggings for $20 on eBay. Not so bad.
Yeah.
Athleta, we continue to pick it up, if it's cheap enough.
Yeah, it has a really good sell-through rate for us and a pretty good selling price, so we're happy with picking that up.
Yeah. Then we sold this LL Bean barn coat for $37.80 on eBay.
I think that this was lower than maybe what we would have been able to get, but someone sent us an offer and we decided to accept it because it does take up a lot of room in our storage, so we wanted to kind of clear it out.
Next, we sold this Giorgio Armani blazer for $26.55 on eBay.
We got this in a box from Hope from Rags to Riches, and so we've been slowly selling through, we've been slowly listing, and things have been selling from her box, so that was an exciting sale.
We sold this Land's End Supima cotton dress for $26.10 on eBay.
So we've had that for a while, since April, so I wouldn't necessarily pick up that kind of dress from Land's End anymore. We have really good luck selling Land's End swimsuits and some of their warmer things and some of their coats and stuff, but this dress, maybe not so much.
Okay, here's how we called this thing. It's a Johnny Was piece, but we called it a funky lady top.
Because it was like patterned with these creepy like faces. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll show you a
Yeah.
bigger picture here.
Yeah.
But we sold it for $83.55 on eBay. You know, all of these numbers, by the way, on eBay, those are the prices that the buyers are paying. So $83, that's just nuts to me. But we're so happy about the sale.
Yeah, exactly. So it did take a while to sell. It's not Johnny West's normal style, which is, you know, embroidery and stuff. So I think that's why it took longer. But I was really happy with that price. I was thinking that we were going to have to reduce it a lot because maybe we had overpriced it originally, but it's sold. So happy with that.
Then we sold this Barefoot Dreams pink robe for $28 on Poshmark.
So this was pretty good because it did have like some marks on it, and it had been used, so it wasn't like, you know, factory soft like, you know, Barefoot Dreams often is. Someone had even asked me on Poshmark, they commented like, "Has this ever been washed? Has it been put in the dryer?" And I was like, "Yeah, we put it in the dryer. Like we got it. We didn't know you weren't supposed to do that. I mean, maybe it said it on the tag, but we don't always read tags. Sometimes we read the tags and we say, whatever. We'll just do what we want."
But in our defense, we try to clean and wash all of our items. So it's like, you know, sorry, but it's clean.
Yeah. Do you want it clean or do you want bed bugs? I don't know. What? Trade off.
And to be fair, we could have steamed it, but who knows? Maybe I did steam it. I'm not exactly sure. I don't even remember anymore.
No, we definitely washed them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's gone.
Okay. Anyway, it's sold.
This one is a pretty cool one. We sold this Peruvian wool tapestry for $111.50 on eBay.
So we had gotten this on Facebook Marketplace. We had seen it online and we paid $40 for it. I think originally we thought that it was a quilt and that it was like you could put it on your bed, but turned out it was actually, you know, for your wall, and it wasn't as big as what we had thought. And so we were kind of nervous about it. We had it for a while, but in the end it, you know, sold on an offer that I sent to the buyer of $99 plus some shipping, and that turned out great. It made us a good amount of money, and it was just kind of cool to connect someone with that. I thought it was just such a cool item, and you know, it kind of feels good when you're selling these items that you think are really kind of unique and funky to, you know, connect them to a new home that they can get a new life.
Right. Then we sold these Brooks shoes for $48.55 on eBay. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. They were pretty small size. They were size 6, so that's, I think, why they sold for that amount, but it was an offer that was sent to us and we accepted. We're happy with that.
All right, some more scrubs. We sold these Healing Hands scrubs for $23.55 on eBay.
So this just goes to show you should maybe be on the lookout for some scrubs, because in 1 week we sold 3 sets of them. So, and these were kind of surprising to us. We had never heard of these brands, so just something to be on the lookout for. Look them up when you see them in the thrift store.
So all of these scrubs came to us for free. We're really happy about that. We sold the Ski Bib by Marker for $48.45 on eBay.
So this was a really nice, you know, pair of ski bibs, and it was a cool color. It was, you know, in really good condition. So we are really happy with that sale.
And I got it to fit in a padded flat rate envelope, which was incredible. And I think it might have even been bursting at the seams. We got it to work out. Then we sold this embroidered table runner for $24.85 on eBay. It had these really cute little Scotty dogs on them.
It was really cute. And it was funny because, so each day I end the listings that are going to like renew that day. I end them and I do sell similar. And I think that that's really helps our store get more traffic, because eBay sees those listings as like new listings and so promotes them. And I've seen that that really does work, because when I do that, often those listings will sell as soon as I do the sell similar. Like they'll sell pretty quickly. And this one was like within minutes of me relisting it, it had sold. And I was like, wow, that's amazing, because we've had it for a while. We've had it, you know, for a month, you know, listed. So pretty good.
Then we sold these American Eagle shorts for $15 on Mercari. What?
Yeah, so we started using List Perfectly this month. We're going to test it out to see if it's worth it. And this was our first Mercari sale in like, I don't know, a year. Like we stopped using Mercari like a year ago because we were like, oh, it's not worth it, whatever. So we are now cross-listing to Mercari and Facebook Marketplace, so you might be hearing some more of, hopefully you'll be hearing some sales on those platforms in the next month. So,
because List Perfectly is kind of pricey.
Yeah, so we want to make sure that it's really worth it. in terms of time, in terms of, how many sales are we actually making on those platforms? Is it worth it?
Yeah. You know how price conscious we are. So we'll test it for you. We'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we sold these Crocs, these slip-ons for $23.10 on eBay.
So this was a pretty good sale. We had listed them and then they sold. The person didn't pay. We listed them again. Then this time the person paid. So happy to see those off.
Next, we sold these shorts by Marmot for $25.50 on eBay. Pretty good for some shorts.
So this was a really nice sale because they sold for full price. So that was great. We're really happy when that happens, and we really like picking up Marmot. We'll pick up pretty much anything by that brand. It's a really high quality brand, so people will often buy it online.
Yeah. Next, we sold these J. Crew wool pants for $27.55 on eBay.
So these are a really beautiful shade of purple, but again, it seems like J. Crew is kind of having a bit of a moment of comeback, at least in terms of, their workwear. We've had some good luck selling it in the past couple weeks, so we will definitely be on the lookout for more J. Crew items. We are kind of picky with what we pick up, so we only pick up things that we think are pretty current or very, kind of classic styles. Nothing that looks kind of the 2010 style, which I feel like that was when J. Crew was like really big, was like 2010s. Those are out. Don't pick those up. But, the stuff that you could really see people wearing nowadays, you can pick up.
Then we sold this Lafayette 148 black dress for $18 on Poshmark.
So this is our first time picking up that brand, and I feel like I would pick it up again in the future. It sold pretty quickly in just a matter of a week or two, so I'll pick that up again.
And last, a pretty good sale. We sold this floral skirt by Seen, Worn, Kept for $35.85 on eBay.
So this was a brand that was sold at Anthropologie, and I didn't see any of this particular skirt when I was doing comps, but the other skirts were going for about this amount, about $30. So that's how I listed ours, and it sold pretty quickly in just 2 weeks. So really happy with that sale. Let's go over our numbers. So we sold a total of 40 items for a gross revenue of $1,157.35. Our cost of goods, so the amount that we actually spent on those 40 items, was $115.98. And our net profit, so after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, we netted, so the amount that we actually put into our bank account was $699.66. So wow, that was a great week.
Pretty good.
A fantastic end to August. So August turned out to be our best month ever. We made about $2,800, so in just net profit. So that is really awesome. We seem to be kind of growing our business month over month, and it's not always like exactly a linear path. You kind of go up, you kind of go down, but overall we're seeing growth. So that's kind of what we like to see.
Yeah, so we're really happy with those numbers. This week we put $350 into our investments, that little experiment that we have been telling you about. We're at about $1,100 now in that account, and it has actually gotten about $9 in gains. So that's pretty exciting. And that's mostly passive, right? We just put in the money and it does its thing. Last week we told you that the total stock market index returns on average about 10% over the span of like 50 some odd years. And this week we want to tell you a little bit about why that's a significant number for our calculations. So for us, we hope to get about $1.5 million in our investment accounts, so that we can live off of that when we retire. And so we're very aggressively trying to, get to that number with our reselling and all these other things that we're doing. And so with that number, we hope to withdraw about 4% or less of that each year we're retired, so that the investment kind of keeps rolling. So if we take that 10% and we account for inflation and we say that it's actually 7%, then in theory, if we keep all of our investments in the total stock market index, that 7% gain minus our 4% of expenses, then perpetually, in theory, it could happen that way.
So it's basically that your investments are earning more money than your expenses are. So the earned amount each year is more than your spend amount.
There's a lot more to it, but that's basically how we're calculating these numbers. We're gonna give you little tidbits here and there as we go throughout the weeks, but hopefully that kind of makes sense. I don't want to spend too long on each video, so hopefully that's good enough for now. So yeah, keep up with us. We'll show you how it goes.
Yeah. So now it's time for community bolos.
Oh yeah.
So our first community bolo comes from Juanita over at Nashville Nita, and she sent us this vintage dress. The brand is Adini, but it is Indian cotton. It sold pretty well, and it's really cute. It's got these fish on it. It's so adorable. I just love it. And she sold it for $75 on Poshmark, and even had like a little hole, just like ours. So if you watched our other What Sold video where we sold a vintage Indian cotton dress, you know that it's a bolo. It's something to be on the lookout for in terms of vintage items, that it is something that people are, searching for online and will pay up for. So great sale, Juanita. Thank you for sending this in. Make sure that you follow her over on Instagram. She sells a lot of different items, and she sells a lot of quilts and blankets. So if you like that content from us, then you should definitely give her a follow, because she's probably more knowledgeable than we are in that. So she's more of the expert, so you should definitely give her a follow.
Yeah, we're learning a lot from her too. Our other community bolo comes from Emily over at Amalia Finds, and she sent us this Johnny Was piece. And man, we have got, just so much great things to say about Johnny Was. We sold 2 items this week, and it just so happens that we are on Emily's community bolo this week because, we're kind of backlogged and we've only been doing 2 a week. But by the way, she sent this to us about 2 weeks ago, and we finally got to it. And this is such a great week for it because she sold this for $115 plus shipping. And so we love Johnny Was, as we mentioned before earlier in the video. It's just so well known for its embroidery. It's just beautiful in that way. And if you just take a look at this blouse, it's just incredible. And so we really appreciate you sending that to us, Emily. We really enjoy the things that she's got going on her Instagram. So please make sure you go follow her.
So thank you all for sticking around to this video. We are just so happy to, have you a part of our YouTube journey, a part of our community here on the internet. We hope that you will leave us a comment about how your week is going and, what your sales are like this week. Did you have a good week? Did you have a bad week? Are you, feeling that back to school shopping? Just let us know how it's going in the comments, and make sure that you give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed. We would just love to have you as a part of our subscriber community. So we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, keep that passion burning, y'all. So we hope that your sales are ramping up. It's starting to be really exciting because we're getting close to Q4. So you should definitely be listening. So we are rooting for you. We'll see you later.
Bye.